Hey y'all, let's talk Flower and Garden Festival at Epcot. Josh and I had the opportunity to be in Epcot alone without the kids, which basically just meant we did a few less rides than normal and we got to do a little bit more sitting and drinking and eating. So it was a very chill day. We absolutely loved it. We're going to talk about crowd levels that we saw despite it being a race weekend. We're going to talk about some of the food that we got to enjoy and how it kind of felt with a pretty warm day because it was pretty toasty when we were there. And we also get the opportunity to go eat at Cellier, which has been one of the things on our list of places to go to, and we finally got the opportunity to try it and we get to share that with you. So let's dive right in. Let's start with the crowd levels during race weekend. I was floored because I have been to Disney during other race weekends, specifically the Food and Garden, and it's usually so jam-packed. For whatever reason though, this was Friday going into race weekend, so this is the day of the 5K, and Epcot was empty. This line to go to the tequila joint in Mexico is usually out the door, and there was nobody there. And for reference, Genie Plus, which is how you can get into those lightning lanes, was $35. Like, that's the most expensive we have seen Genie Plus since they started. And these crowd levels were just so low. As you can see, we literally walked onto the Grand Fiesta, which is always a nice little boat ride if you want to rest your feet. But I could not believe we literally walked right on. This margarita hut usually has, as you can see the line, it says please enter there. It's usually out past that point. And this area, Mexico is the most popular area. For whatever reason, y'all like to start in Mexico. I don't do that. I start in Canada. This is where we end. But this area usually bottlenecks so bad, and you can see just wide open walkways. It was amazing, and we enjoyed every single moment of this low crowd day. Now, it was a beautiful day. We started our day off in England because that's where we like to go. We like to pop into the Rose and Crown pub here, and the nice thing is because the Rose and Crown restaurant doesn't start serving until 4, so you can go sit in the restaurant and just kind of chill. They had a piano player that eventually sat down and we got to enjoy his music, and we had 2 beers and they were expensive, but we enjoyed them and just relaxed, put our feet up, and then went and tried some food. So here we are in France. I got the croissant au fromage, which had a herb goat cheese with garlic in it. That was awesome. Husband got the beignet. He said that was really good. It was kind of sweet. The cream was really good. It was not for me. I definitely enjoyed the croissant better. Next, we stopped off here in Morocco and enjoyed the hummus trio. And we actually recorded ourselves eating this. So enjoy this little clip from us.
Yeah, you're not going to like this one. I love it.
I had no interest in it. I don't like beets at all.
I know. Okay.
The other two, though,
right.
One was like garlic and something, one was kind of regular.
That one's regular.
Yeah.
That one's green. I think it was avocado.
Oh, yeah, that's what it was. That sounds good.
All right, we each get 2 chips, and we have to split the bread.
Okay. I'll try the avocado next.
That's way better than the beet.
That's really good.
That's really good.
It almost tastes like a salsa because of the avocado.
Yeah.
It has more of a Hispanic feel.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really good. It tastes more like guacamole than it does hummus.
It's really good, though.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Regular hummus.
Yeah, if you like guac, you'll love that. Hummus.
There is nothing better, though, than fresh hummus. It is so good.
That's good. They'll have the chickpeas on top too.
I know.
That's nice. Give it one more chance.
I like it. It's sweet.
Yeah, I don't want sweet. It's funny because you and I were just talking about how I have more of a sweet tooth and you're more of a savory person. Mm-hmm. But I don't want a sweet hummus.
But I love beets.
I hate beets.
Like one of my favorite things, I don't know if you remember this, when I was working, we called it crack salad.
Yeah.
It was
Beet salad.
It was a Greek salad, and the Greek dressing was made with beets, and it was amazing.
Yep.
So I love that.
I definitely remember that. Well, the name of it, I had no idea what it was.
Next up here, we stopped in Germany and got the potato pancake with applesauce on it. It was all right. It was pretty basic, kind of tasted to me like a hash brown, but you know, it was potato and that was good. This was part of the Garden Graze menu items that you get for collecting in your flower and garden book. So we did go to the refreshment outpost at this point to get our pineapple skewer, and I noticed the bridge was up. And this is something that doesn't happen very often. It is how they get things in and out of the center of Epcot. So I always get excited when I get to see these things. So I took video of it. The pineapple skewer has tahin seasoning on it, assuming I'm saying that correctly. I know at one point I called it tahini, was just not thinking. But we did record our reactions to this, so enjoy.
I'm gonna take a bite of this. This feels cold, so it's not cooked pineapple.
So you won't like it.
I'm not gonna like this. Actually, it's not bad.
Yeah, you like
I don't hate
tahini?
it. I think I like it because of the tahini.
Oh, that's a great combo.
It is a great combo.
Oh yeah, that's really good. That totally changed. It gets rid of that like super tartness of the pineapple. Mm-hmm. You just get like a spicy sweet thing. Spicy season, not hot.
Yeah. That's really good.
Mm-hmm. You didn't want to get this.
I didn't want to get this because I don't normally like fresh pineapple.
That's why you try stuff. Also beets. We don't try beets. I don't try beets. She does beets.
Next up is the Citrus Blossom at the Odyssey Pavilion. We did really enjoy these beers that we tried. It was a hazy wheat beer, a citrus honey cream ale, and an orange octane imperial sour. The shrimp was fabulous. It was an orange sesame tempura shrimp. Totally worth getting. They give you a ton too. This baked brie left much to be desired in my opinion. It was warm, which was good. I've heard reports that it's come out cold, but it just didn't do it for me. It didn't satisfy what I thought it was going to satisfy when it went, ooh, warm brie. It just wasn't there for you. It was all right. The cheese thing in France was better, I'll tell you that. So we did take a break at this point and decided to go hop over to Test Track. It looked pretty empty. They gave us a wait time of 45 minutes. And as you can see here, it was 4:37 as we started walking in. And this area is like the overflow area. Typically, if the line is out this far, you are waiting more than 45 minutes. From my experience, and obviously these things change, but most of the time, once you pass those doors that we just walked in, it is a 45-minute wait. And this line was really empty. There weren't many people in that lightning lane. So I was really hopeful that we were not going to wait the full 45 minutes. Now, there is some question of, is it the wait from walking in line to getting on the ride, or does the pre-show count? Because the pre-show certainly keeps you entertained and you don't really realize how much time is going by. So I guess that's up to you to decide on whether or not we did end up waiting 45 minutes. Right now, we haven't even stopped walking, so far so good. Here we are in the first pre-show. This is loading to go make our cars. It has been 22 minutes at this point, and then 5 minutes later we get to make our car designs, and then we move forward and get on the ride. It's now 5:20. I guess it was 45 minutes from start to finish, but man, when you get to that pre-show area, it's easy peasy. Even my kids forget at that point that we're in line. So we enjoyed it. This is the most fun part of the ride. But the one thing I noticed was the cars are gone. In that blue circle, there are usually a bunch of cars, a bunch of Chevys to look at, Camaros and things. I don't know where they went. I don't know why they're gone. Are they bringing them back? It was actually kind of funny during this part. I didn't notice totally until toward the end that the speed of this ride was actually moving my camera in the tripod. So here we are, final stop of the night, Le Cellier. If you want to look at this menu in more detail, feel free to pause. This menu was amazing. It is a very pricey dinner, and it was something we were saving for, waiting to do when it's just the two of us. Personally, it's not a place we're going to bring the kids. This is our starting bread. The pretzel rolls are phenomenal. They give you a really nice maple sugar butter. That was awesome as well. We decided to treat ourselves. We got what they called an enhancement. These were maple whiskey glazed Brussels sprouts. They were phenomenal. We enjoyed them very much. These were $10 add-on. And Josh got the ribeye steak. This was with herbed Gruyere gold potatoes and crispy onions. I got the filet mignon, which is their signature dish. It had the mushroom risotto and asparagus tomato relish. Y'all, this food was absolutely phenomenal. We enjoyed every bite. We ate every bite, and we went back to our hotel and went, we should not have ate every bite, but it was so good. We would absolutely go again for an anniversary, a big birthday, something on that order. We enjoyed it, just the two of us. We were glad we didn't have the kids with us. Not because you can't take your kids there. Like, it is a very expensive meal. My filet mignon was $62. But more because I know my kids would not appreciate a $19 salmon. And trust me, that's what my little one would have gotten. He loves salmon. But he would not have appreciated a $19 salmon, if that kind of makes sense. You know, if you have the extra money and you don't care and you want to get your kid a $16 steak with gravy, go for it. I mean, it's a really cool atmosphere. They are, I believe all of the servers are from Canada now. I'm sure you may get some that are not from Canada every now and then. But I know they've started that program back up, so I think they have most of the servers are from Canada, and they tell you a little bit about the area that you're sitting in. It was a really cool atmosphere. It was a lot of fun. We enjoyed the meal. Totally worth going. You know, if this is something you've been looking at going, do I really need to go to it? Go to it. It was really good. As far as all the restaurants so far in Epcot, it has absolutely been my favorite. And we've done 2 in Italy. We've done the one that's in the Mexico building. We've done Morocco. We've done England. And we do love our England. You guys know we love England. We love our Rose and Crown. But this meal shines. It's so good. So totally worth going. I would highly recommend it. But you got to make a reservation. You've got to hit it that 60-day mark if you are staying on site, because oh my goodness, I think I got the last one for the day on day 60. So just something to kind of keep in mind. It will go fast. So that does wrap up our Epcot food and drink day. Overall, it was a lot of fun. We enjoyed it. I think we went a little too cheese. Okay, I shouldn't say we. I should say I, because I don't think Josh really even ate any of the cheese things. Those were all me. I just really was all excited about the cheese dishes. they were pretty heavy for how hot it was. I was like, oh, but I'll be drinking water and I'll be drinking beer. And then it just kind of like, I started feeling really sluggish. And then we went and had this big meal at Cellier, and I went back to the hotel and basically like crashed. I was like, I don't even think I could put water in my stomach right now. I was feeling so full and so bloated. So keep that in mind if you're going to one of these festivals and if you're going to have all the time in the world. Let me know if you do have any questions regarding the Flower and Garden Festival, or if there's something I missed with Le Cellier and you want to know. Drop a comment below, ask a question, and then I will get back to you as soon as I can with that. We'll see you on the next trip. Bye.